Hey everyone, welcome to my channel Nihal's Lab Notes. In this video, we are going to learn how to clean up inconsistent text entries. It means we are going to see inconsistent data entry. Let's get started. Here we are going to use this dataset, Pakistan Intellectual Capital from Kaggle. So let's download it. And here you can see about the datasets. Okay. Let's get our environment set up. So the first thing we'll need to do is load in the libraries and datasets we'll be using as always. So we need to import pandas as pd, then also import numpy as np, then use helpful models like imports. It's the new thing, so fuzzywuzzy. I know it's fuzzywuzzy. Then from this fuzzywuzzy library, we need to import process. Then we also need to import dataset thing normalizer. Normalizer. Okay. Now let's read in all our data. So I think data sets is equal to pd dot read csv, and we need to put the path here. Just copy this. It's here and just okay. Now let's execute this. Oh yeah, gets this. So you can see here a model not found error because I'm not already download this library. So let's get downloaded. You can see here pip install fuzzywuzzy. It's successfully installed, and this it's not generates an error as you see. So now let's do some primarily text pre-processing. We will begin by taking a quick look at the first few rows of the data. So let's say data sets. They had now this data sets executed. So here you can see the header of this data sets. As you see here, teacher name, university, currently teaching, departments, etc. Now let's say we are interested in cleaning up the country here column to make sure there's no data entry inconsistencies in it. We could go through and check each row by hand, of course, and hand correct inconsistencies when we find them. So let's get all the unique values in the country column. To do this, let's just say this column name, countries, just the data sets, then the data sets of country like capital country, and select just the unique here. As you see, just the unique. Then let's sort them alphabetically and then take a closer look. So just say a countries and sorted and prints this country to see the results. So here you can just see Germany, New Zealand, Sweden, USA, Australia, and etc. Here, just looking at this, I can see some problems here, like Germany, New Zealand. So the first thing I'm going to do is make everything lowercase and remove any white spaces at the beginning and end of cells, inconsistencies and capitalizations, and trailing weights. Spaces are very common in the text data, and you can fix a good 80% of your data entry inconsistencies by doing this. So let's just say data sets of the country, of course. The country. This is the data set of also the country. And dot after lower. Then let's remove trailing weight spaces. So to do this, let's just copy this and put it here and say str strip. Yeah. Next, we are going to tackle more difficult inconsistencies. Now let's use fuzzy matching to correct inconsistent data entry. So get all the unique values in the country column. It will be the same as here for this step. Then sort them alphabetically, as we have already do here. Here we can see a South Korea and South Korea. So now we are going to use the fuzzywuzzy package to help identify which strings are closest to each other. This dataset is small enough that we could correct errors by hand, but that approach doesn't scale well. Now let's see the fuzzy matching. Now let's see what is the fuzzy matching. The process of automatically finding text strings that are very similar to the target strings. In general, a string is considered closer to another one the fewer characters you'd need to change if you were transforming one string into another. The fuzzywuzzy returns a ratio given two strings. The closer the ratio is to 100, the smaller the edit distance between the two strings. Here we are going to get the 10 strings from our list of cities that have the closest distance to South Korea. So let's get the top 10 closest matches to South Korea. To do this, let's just use fuzzywuzzy.process.extract South Korea countries limit is 10, and scar is fuzzywuzzy.fuzz.token sort ratio. Then let's take a look at them. So let's check it. So here, as you see here, we have South Korea 48 and South Korea 100, as you see here as a result. So we can see that the two of the items in the city are very close to South Korea here. So let's replace all rows in our country column that have a ratio of greater than 47 with South Korea. As you see here, we have 48, so it should be greater than 47. So here we can see a function to replace rows in the provided column of the provided data frame that's a match to the provided string above the provided ratio with the provided string. So using def replace matches in colon. This is the name of the function, and this all is parameters. So df colon string to match min ratio equal to 47. First, let's get a list of unique strings. Then let's get the top 10 closest matches to our input string. Then we only get matches with a ratio that is greater than 19. Then let's get the rows of all the close matches in our data frame here. Then we replace our rows with close matches with input matches. And here, as you see, we are going to use df.walk of rows with matches and colon. It's take string to match. Then let us know the function is done. Let's print it. So it's work. Now that we have a function, we can put it to the test. So here we can just say the function name and give it the parameters. So the first is the name of the data set. I call it data sets. Then the colon. Oh, the colon is the country. Okay, the country. Then string to match here. The string to match that we talked about, it's just South Korea. Sorry, here it's like this, yeah. Then it's just South Korea. So South Korea with South Korea. I think, yeah, it's Korea. It's like this. So now, and here's the results. All done. This is mean that the function is work. All done. So here's a message. All done. And now let's check the unique values in our country colon again and make sure we've set up South Korea correctly. So to do this, I'm just going to copy this, yeah, for the countries and put it here. Okay. Then sort it again. Just copy this of sorting, yeah. And put it here. Put it here, execute it. And here's the results, as you see here. So as you see, now we only have South Korea in our data frame, and we didn't have to change anything by heart. So as you see here, Austria, Australia, China, and Spain, South Korea, Turkey. Yeah, so excellent. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this video informative. And if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our future content. Your support means the world to us, and subscribing is the best way to stay up to date with all the latest video we have in store for you.